cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Aight, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Aight, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the fuck you think. But you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals and the champions of the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. At their own 21-yard line.
Ready. 10 black. Yellow. 1. Man. Hut.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable. Situations, a lot easier to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
45. 1.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Yellow. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Hill brought in motion. They'll look to throw. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
They certainly don't waste any time getting him involved, and we knew coming in that he would be a part of the game plan, but if this is a sign of things to come, he could be in store for a big game.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. They are not having success on defense. That play picks up 19 yards. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Yellow, 22. Hut.
He'll look to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have the 49ers first down by a couple of yards, able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
San Francisco.
Green. Come on, set. Blue, black, white. Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go. Green jack. Red. Needle blue. Smash. Red. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down.
Black, 95. Blaster, 6. Claws red. Red, yellow. Set.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll work his way out right. That one, touchdown, 49ers.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop. And you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. 22-yard line.
Gun. Stop.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. The Niners have the early advantage. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
11 MT. 180.
Now, Burr. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
11.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming.
Here we go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Down. 33, yellow, smash, red. Spike, claws, red. Hut, hut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Black shot.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Ready up.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Back to throw. Short one there, caught by Kittle. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway. Now, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Black, steel, you, yellow. Hut, hut.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Slide 2. Set. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Returnable from the 17. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact instantly. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives. Every so often, like, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
16-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 22. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Jamar Stewart. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And look at maybe a yard as that time. Nearly enough. It'll be 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. He's to the 40. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A throw left side finds Dell. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Niners' 36-yard line.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Second down, they need 7.
12. Here we go. 11 empty.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Right back to Dell. He's down again. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Get set. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Open man left side. He's got it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Here we go. 11. Wide 80. Stop.
Second down, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners are going to have it here as they'll start from their own center.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
16 yards. And a 49er 1st down.
Use yellow. Grill good. Edo blue. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Exiting the pocket right.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Ready. Black. 95. Blue striker. Smash. 6. Mega.
Throwing now from the gun. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
1st down, San Francisco.
Slide clock. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. The Niners will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's second and 2.
Come on, set. Red, cycle. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And third down coming up.
And 2 yards to go.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. A return now from the 4. And he will get cut down short shy of the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10.
11. Here we go. 11. Ready. 11 mighty. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. Third down coming up.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. On the return, it's Hill. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for his offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped.
He was taken
A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he finds Tyreek. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. It's third and 4.
Real green. Let's go. Yellow. 40. Black ultra. Hut.
They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. The 49ers out for the punt. short return, and they'll take over there.
Come on, ready? 11. It's your shot.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here we go. 12.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
11.
Burrow to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big play here in the big game. It's a gain of 34. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
On 2. 11, Thomas.
Burrow. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. 29-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Green jet, 62 blue, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Down. Black, red, 30, red, yellow. Black shot. Hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. George Hill was the intended target that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And 6
Here we go.
yards to go.
Black, 95. Claws red. 6, mega. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Shot. White 80. Shot.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. the second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
180, 11. Stop.
Burrow here on second down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit.
That is intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle, caught by Tyree. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, 49ers.
Come on, set. Smash. 30.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
And a 49er first down.
Slide through. Here we go. 60.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. That's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Pause ready. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. That one intercepted. And now he loses the football. And they're going to get this one back. Wouldn't that be something? Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep possession after the interception. A big play from the defense as they get the ball out, and they do something with it, too. A long return to set up terrific field position.
Every defender's dream, Mike, is to scoop and score. Well, in this case, he was able to do the scoop. He wasn't quite able to get the score, but nonetheless, that is a big return and a game-changing play by this defense.
Stop.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Joe Burrow, touchdown, Bengals. Everything you want to do right there.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. wanna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in. I keep going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors, and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when I wanna get better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
Let the past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't face. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all is taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve is. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the beats on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you